Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Meryl Libate and I will going to tell you about the summary of my book report. Here is my book, and the title of this is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. Here's the author's background. Mark Twain, or known as Samuel Langhorne Clemens, better known by his pen name Mark Twain, was an American author and humorist. He wrote The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and its sequel, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, the latter opened the great American novel. He was born on November 30, 1835, Florida, Missouri, United States. Place of birth, Florida, Missouri, United States. Education, Yale College. Children, Susie Clemens, Clara Clemens, Jane Clemens, Langdon Clemens. Nationality, American. He died on April 21, 1910, Reading, Connecticut, United States. Place of birth, Reading City, United States. Type of work, novel, humor, satire, short stories, plays, essays, letters. Genre, building romance, coming of age, story, fiction, satire, and adventure. Date published 1876. The theme of the story is through the name of the novel itself, adventure. There are two major themes which happen to be love and friendship. The additional themes are the family, trust, horror, the supernatural, youth, manipulation, childhood, mischief, romance, language, and communication. Setting of the story is in the town of St. Petersburg, Missouri, United States.
And cries over him. At school, Becky snubs Tom by paying no heed to his boyish antics. Hurt and angry, Tom assembles a gang of pirates. At school, the boys are the envy of each pupil. However, Tom has still not won back Becky's heart. When Tom inadvertently catches Becky reading the schoolmaster's book, she jumps out of surprise and breaks it. Later that day, when the schoolmaster questions Becky whether it was she who broke the book, Tom lies and says that it was he who committed the act. Although he takes the punishment for Becky, he wins back her love and attention. After school is let out of summer, Muff Potter's trials begin. The town of St. Petersburg has already convicted the innocent man on their minds. Tom and Hank are both racked by their guilty consciences, and are made to feel even worse when Muff Potter thanks them for being kind to him. Becky, who has been out of town, returns to St. Petersburg and holds a picnic for all of her friends. As part of the picnic festivities, the children go exploring the McDougall's Cave, a large cave with secret underground passageways. Unbeknownst to the other picnickers and adults, Tom and Becky lose themselves within the depths of the cave. In the meantime, Hank has resigned himself to waiting outside the Temperance Tavern, where the suspect Injun Joe is staying. On the brink of giving up, Hank's patience is rewarded when two valiants step out into the night and head off towards the haunted house. But instead of entering the haunted house, the villains go towards the old widow Douglas house, with the intention of torturing and maybe even killing her. Remembering times when the widow bestowed her kindness upon him, Hack races towards the Mr. John's house, informing him of Injun Joe's plan to hurt the widow. Mr. Jones and his two younger sons hurry over the windows, state and scare off Injun Joe and his accomplice before any harm is done. The word of Widow Douglas' near attack is circulated around town, but news of the missing children breaks out, and for the moment the entire town concentrates on praying and searching for Tom and Betty. When he meets up with Huck, Tom informs him that he knows where the treasure is buried. Mistaking the treasure for loot, Huck is eager to return to McDougall's cave with Tom in search of the money. After recovering the treasure from the cave, the two boys return to town, only to be ushered into the widow Douglas parlor. To express her gratitude towards Hack for saving her life, the widow intends on giving Hack a permanent home or providing him with education. Declaring that Hack is now independently wealthy, Tom spring forward with their newfound treasure, totaling over $12,000. To conclude, the novel ends with Hack and Tom discussing their future plans of becoming world-class robbers. Reflection: Tom's adventures with his friends tells us about boyhood and freedom versus adulthood. We see Tom is very playful together with his friends, that in front of his teacher in school he must behave like an adult. Sometimes we confuse these three with freedom. Only adults have freedom because we see that it should be. But we forget to see that because of our efforts to be an adult, we are possessed with it and freedom was no freedom at all. We sometimes forget our being childlike. Our childlike attitude can help us free ourselves from stress, problems, and all adult insecurities
That's
in
all
life.
about the summary of my book report. Thank you for listening. May God bless us all.